Hey besties, welcome back again to my channel. I'll be showing you how I make my spring roll and samosa wrappers using three different liquid methods. This is method number 1, method number 2, and method number 3, and this is the outcome. You'll need two non-stick pans, but if you only have one, then go for the bigger one. The big one for the samosa wrappers and the small one for the spring roll wrappers. You also need a brush. You can get something like this. In a bowl, add in your flour, add in your cornstarch. If it's stuck, make sure to scrape it down. Add in your sugar, add in your salt, and give this a stir or a mix. Now add in your water gradually to prevent any lumps being formed while mixing. So you're just going to add the amount of water needed for this batter, and I'll show you the consistency shortly. So at this point, you just want to keep giving it a mix. You want a smooth consistency, a smooth batter. We're going to mix right now, and this is what we're going for. This is the consistency number 1. And you keep it for 10 minutes, and after that, this is what your batter will look like. So this is consistency number 1, consistency number 2, which is more liquidy, and the consistency number 3. Of course, this one is really runny. So let's try out consistency number 1. Coat your brush with the batter on both sides. Make sure you have enough. Now brush it on your pan, your non-stick pan, specifically non-stick pan. So you're going to watch it cook. You can see the way it's moving, you can see the heat moving. You're going to watch it cook, and once it's cooked, take it off. This is what you get. It's not too thick, and I like this method for my samosa wraps, because the kind of samosa wrap I do, I'll show you later on in the video so that you understand. So this is my preferred texture for my samosa wraps. So just take it out. You can see how beautiful this is. Not too thick, but at the same time it won't tear easily. So this is the consistency number 2, which is a little bit more watery than the first one. So you want to also coat your brush with the batter and spread it like this. Just layer it like this. Now I'm giving it a second coat for all the sides that needs to be covered. Any side that looks so transparent or is not covered or has any opening, I'll just cover it, and it will puff up once it's cooked. You want to take it off the heat, place it on your pan, and then sprinkle some flour on it so it doesn't stick to each other. So let's do that again. Brush it this way. Since you coated it both sides, if you have any part that is open, make sure you cover it so you don't have holes after making your wraps. Trust me, if you follow these methods I just shared with you, you become a pro in making samosa wrappers with liquid method. And this is the third consistency. This is the very watery one. I mean, not too watery, but it is watery. So you want to coat your pan like this. For this one, you might have to coat your pan up to 3-4 times. It depends, because this consistency comes out really light, and it's my preferred consistency for spring rolls. If you want that crunchy soft spring rolls that won't be too thick, then this is the preferred one for that. So let's do it again. Just spread your batter on the pan. Make sure your pan is not too hot, and then once it's cooked, it will puff up a little bit. Lift it up. If you can't lift it up with your hands, you can use your rubber spatula to pick it up, and then you remove it. Sprinkle some flour also, and you can see how beautiful and light this is. It is so beautiful and perfect for spring rolls. So let's do it again the third time. You see how I coated my pan. If you want it thicker with this method, you can also continue to coat your batter, or coat your pan rather. Let's do it one more time. Coat your pan. I'm going to coat this one about 4 times. You can see this is the third time, and I think I coated it just 3 times. Oh yeah, 4 times. I covered every side that I needed to cover so that I can have a perfect wrap. And once it's cooked, you can see the heat moving. Once everything is cooked, just take it out. Make sure you don't get it burnt. Just take it out, sprinkle some flour on it, and that's how you make your wraps. So this is what we got from everything. And I already cut my samosa wraps. You can see how it came out. So this is the one we got from the light batter. You can see the texture is really different, very light. So whichever one you prefer, just be sure to give it a try. So I have my spring roll filling. I'll show you how I wrap my spring roll. So you want to put some filling onto your wrapper. You don't want to put so much actually. So you give it the first wrap, second wrap, fold to the left, fold to the right. You can use your finger to just coat it with that liquid. And by the way, you need to wrap firmly but not too tight so it won't tear. And that is how simple it is. So I'll also show you how I wrap my samosa. I have that filling. You want to leave the first part, use some liquid, hold it this way. Just watch this. I don't know how to explain this. Fill up but not too full. Make sure your filling is not too full because you need to fold. So coat the sides with the liquid, pin it down with that finger, press that edge and fold this way. If you are yet to give this video a thumbs up, please do that right now and drop a beautiful comment for me in the comment section, as I'll be reading and I'll also reply you. Turn on your notification button so you'll be the first to know whenever I upload, and also remember to subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you tried this recipe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.